are on our way to the new building development site for our department, Parks and Recreation. We're really excited about this property, right within our budget, which is really tight this year. So here we are at the site of our new facility. We're super excited about it. There's room for. So the city has asked the Parks and Recreation Department to apply for the 2018 Bassmaster Pro Angling Championship. Yeah, we're super excited about it. Big is our new baseball field that we have set aside for our Little League team. It's part of our Parks and Recreation.
Excuse me. You're making a lot of noise. Don't touch my stuff.
We can cut that out. Here in the village, we are really dedicated to the beauty. No one else could really make it. The alderman and the facilitators, they had some important stuff. They couldn't make it. I'm just the only one. We don't have parking just yet for the so we don't have parking for the park just yet, but we're working on that. That is included in next year's budget. Yeah, so this is the old baseball field. I don't know if people use it really anymore. It used to be covered in sand. Now it's all. I used to have a family reunion. We don't do those anymore. But when we did, there was this huge family baseball game, a softball actually, but it was fun. It kind of scared the crap out of me when I was a kid because I had to go up and bat, and I was not athletically gifted. Yeah, so over here, this used to be a group of wooden playhouses for kids. Me and my dad used to hang out there. We pretend that they were the homes of all the Winnie the Pooh characters. Now it's just kind of this overgrown place. We used to play this game where you could walk around the park on the fence, and the first one to fall off would lose, yada yada. But yeah, now it's all overgrown. A lot of memories here though. Now no one really uses it. A couple kids smoke in the back, but that's really it. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's easy to make fun of the suburbs, especially if you kind of grew up in a crappy area and you just poke fun of it. I ever recommend living here? Well, for one, I don't know. I think you always say that you're never gonna go to the suburbs, but I don't know, it's kind of like a trap, It's kind of like this thing that society sets up where you're just doomed. You're doomed to live in the suburbs in a minivan and have 6 kids. And maybe, I don't know if that's necessarily a cynical view on life, that we're all destined to follow this same pattern. But it's interesting. It's interesting. It's kind of sad too to see all these people who move to the suburbs and think it's just a stage, just a temporary place to be, and then they end up staying in the suburbs their whole life because they can't pay off their mortgage, or they can't find a new house, or just the amenities and all the connections that they built here. I think it's especially a Southern Illinois thing. from all the people that I talked to that grew up in Southern Illinois in the South suburbs, it's very much a mentality that you have to stay here. Like, your friends are here, your family's here, it's where you grew up, it's where you belong, and the people never move. The people that I went to high school with, I went to grade school with, their families all went to the same school, and they've been going to the same school for generations. And I think that's partially what the opportunity that a suburb creates. Is it creates a place to stay. And I think the reason why we're so hard on suburbs sometimes, and the reason why you hate sometimes the suburbs, is because sometimes it's not an ideal environment, and if you're stuck in there, and if you didn't want it to be a permanent place, you just wanted it to be temporary, but then it becomes kind of like this permanent reality for you, then there's sort of a bitterness that kind of sits over the city, you know? Yeah, so this is my house. I have lived here for 20 years. 20 years. It's insane. It's weird. It almost makes you think, like, will I ever leave?